Yeah, it's been a nice day. Still no snow. Shall we have a look at the weather? It's been a good day. Look at the colour of my clear menthol COVID jab. I mean, well, I pulled the top sticker off of it, and that's what was underneath it. So it's, well, hang on, let's see if I can take this one off of there, right? Because it's definitely clear liquid, isn't it? Yeah. Turned into a different colour one because I'm washing out all the strawberry flavoured stuff. It is also a different coloured liquid, right? Because we're talking about repurposed medication, aren't we? Yeah, because the government have already said that's what they're doing. So let's just take that sticker off there, because it could be fucking anything we're smoking, couldn't it? Right? Oh, look, it does come off as well. So, hang on. Let me just... Yeah, I've fucking had to hoover up a bit of dog sick when they gulp down their water. Same over there. Right, so I'm just going to... I've already tipped it out the window, because it's like a fucking building site here at the moment, isn't it? Let's just use my elbow to balance it. No, I don't want fucking Gemini. Why would I want to try an AI? I can think for myself, thank you. I haven't had a COVID jab, have I? Oops. Oh, that didn't stop the recording. No, did it make a light reflection, did it? Holster. Hang on, let me, it's gone on half screen now because I've dropped the phone. Right, let's just balance that in the cradle then, while I do it in front of you. Right. Back the fuck up, nosy bastard. So, repurposed medication, yeah? Right, so, now it's unlabelled, isn't it? Because it's only a sticker, right? And that was the second sticker. So it had a sticker over a sticker. So what is it really? What is that clear liquid really? You could... Yeah? Roll your sleeves up, please. Take your jab. No, sir, I won't. Will you smoke it then? What, while trying to give up smoking for emphysema? So I need nicotine replacement, and you're providing us with what? To smoke? So what are we really smoking? Right, because I've just acted this out while the neighbours was watching. Right, while taking one Nefapam. Dog sicked all over the fucking dog paint by numbers what I've got the grandkids, yeah? So the only thing that I could save out of it was the paint and the paintbrush. Right, so what have I been doing at the windowsill while the neighbours and everyone else has been watching me? I've just been doing exactly that, proving it. Right, so tobacco, tax to fuck. So we're not allowed to smoke it anymore. We're then given what? Look, it's becoming clearer to the neighbours now if they're watching. I'm not fucking pointing it at the neighbours. Right, so that's just clear liquid, which then turns a different colour. Yeah? So that could be a COVID injection. For all we fucking know, because the government's been lying to us, hasn't it? Right? So, if I had a green plant inside a dry bud vape, which is medical grade, on the NHS, rather than the government profiting from it through extortionate prices going private to do it, because it's just medication, isn't it? Right? A natural medication that Matt Wanksock said, oh no, we're not going to let them have herbal remedies for pain. They must take pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical drugs. That we get far more taxes from. Oh, so, let me just show you. Because I've been doing all this in front of the neighbours, yeah? While testing out my lights from this scooter to make sure it's all road legal as a mobility scooter. Right, so not in that pocket because I've only taken one, but I did all this in front of the neighbours. So, pharmaceuticals. Right, I dropped one in the radiator and had to fucking fish it out of there with a thingy in case it fell down because it fell off my tongue. It got in a bit of dust in the fucking radiators and got stuck. So I thought, right, when that dries out, that's just going to fall on the floor, isn't it? And the dogs are going to fucking have it and it'll kill one of the dogs. Right. So I don't want to be leaving that about, do I? So I've only taken one Nephropan for the sciatic nerve issues, and it has side effects, yeah? So that's the amount of Nephropan left. That's the amount of antidepressants, because I've been off them the last couple of days, just so I could think clearly and finish off what I started. Right, so let's put them back in their right fucking boxes. Citalopram. Right. So, yeah, proving the medication use. I don't need to put them in their boxes because they could be any old shit, couldn't I, like I said, from doing the crunch test on them. Yeah, and it's always kept with me so people can't mess about with my medication. The same as unopened bottles or opened food in the building. After proving that. So they know what that is. They've been complaining about smells because of an antisocial behaviour order that I was also set up for. Right? Just to take away man's best friends. So he's on his own. Then we can work on him a bit more, can't we? Oh. So that's why they poison my dogs. Before I got set up. Oh. Oh. Starting to become clearer now, isn't it? Let's have a look at this. I'll just pause it for you because it's not set as public. Then you can read it yourselves. And you'll see what I found out from the video. Because he's just published information on that video that says from a leak that COVID was a NATO operation. Think about that carefully. think about that carefully. So a firm down at Salisbury, near Porton Down, has a management arm that ran all the COVID propaganda for the Crown government. Oh. What did you just see behind me? I'm not worried. I'm not turning round. They can put a bullet in the back of my head if they want to. Just shut me up. But it don't matter if the truth's already out there, does it? Oh, that's why they did it. Of course. Right. Bear with me on this one now. Right, when I first started using the internet, because they've gone right the way back through my internet history, I was witness to something. About two Russian Muslim brothers getting set up by the CIA. That was his exact words on Facebook, because I looked it up. It was on Sky News, so I looked up the guy's Facebook profile. Right, and he was using his brother's Facebook profile. Right, because they was chasing him. And he was hiding in a boat in someone's driveway. And then they shot him through the mouth so he couldn't talk. While they played out their pantomime for the public on Murdoch Media. See where this is heading now. So that means Murdoch's implicated in this, isn't it? Because Murdoch Media turned it off of live because they realised that people were talking to him on his brother's Facebook profile. So they then shut down the Facebook profile as well, and Murdoch Media obeyed and took it off live and put it on a loop. Or on a time delay. So it wasn't actually live feed news. So Murdoch's implicated in all this bullshit as well. Do you see what I'm saying now? The company that has the media... I heard that car door shut behind my head. Right, am I worried about getting a bullet in the back of the head for exposing who was behind setting me up? Curtains are open, lights on. Take your shot. Watch the national grid go down. Instantly. Go on, take that shot. Fuck around and find out. I'm a slider. Fuck around and find out. Right, so that didn't happen then, did it? Because they're monitoring for a government backdoor into a Samsung Galaxy phone that the UK Crown government made the Koreans put in it so they could sell the technology on the UK market. So I've actually been using their own military grade technology against them all while I expose it all now. Oh fuck. He's oh, what can we do now? Yeah, I've actually named the company in now. Look. The media management arm. Look it up. It's on Wikipedia. It's also on their actual website where they're boasting about what they do. And the company's owned by the royals. Right. So, how does it all tie together? Let's just say Epstein didn't hang himself. Cut a long story short. Right? And Jim didn't fix it for King Charlie, did he? Oh. But I'm living in peace with them neighbours, aren't I? Over at Sandringham. While they're investigating through their security services whether my life has been abused or not by said actions. If it can be proven that that was what actually happened, then he's got a problem, hasn't he? Can he trust his government? Can he trust NATO, who want a new world order with no royals? Oh, what's that man to do? Because his children now have no future, just like our families won't have no future if they kick that war off. Right. So am I an enemy? Or not? Obviously not. And I'm still unfit to work or serve in a bullshit war. Which is really just an exhibition and a distraction for all the truth coming out about the elites. Right? And anyone that exposes the truth, including nicking dogs' eggs and stuff like that, for what? Saving DNA. Because they know everything's gonna die in that Third World War. But the property won't if it's nuclear. So there will be plenty of houses for the survivors, won't they? Once the population's been managed. Right? Anyway. Are you in a nice chilled mood? Are you, gal? Not so fucking hormone driven now? Good girl. Is Marnie being good over there? He is, isn't he? And Willow's still dominating you, telling you, go near my boyfriend again, I'm gonna fucking piss on your bed or bite you. Last night she was actually cuddling Marnie the same way, but not dominating him, just giving him a cuddle. Not like that, head on back being dominant. Yeah, so she's dominating that one. Right, Hulkster's just chasing light reflections, look. Laying down by his bitch. And he's human. Being a good boy. So, in the next couple of days, I'm going to crack on and get housework done properly. Now it's all calming down. And the piss wars are going to stop. Did I move the phone round that way, Hulkster? Right. I've had the telly round, or the computer monitor round that way all day. So they can look in and see what I'm putting online. While the police and the government spying on it and the Crown. So now the neighbours all know about how they've been used by the government setting me up. Just because I was a witness to something way back when I first opened my Facebook account. And that's what it's all about. That's why I've been set up. And then imprisoned for my political beliefs, being an anarchist and all that. So, I'm not following routines, am I? For obvious reasons, right? I'm not even watching the same videos because I noticed something today when I watched one about Mo Farah. It was kung fu dubbing on it. Right? Man's trying to speak the truth, and his videos are either being messed about with through the technology that he's using, and it's coming out like an old fucking Bruce Lee film now. Right? Alright. And that man's a professional. Right? A professional true crime blogger or vlogger or whatever you call it. Yeah? Very nice man. Yeah? Paid his dues. Served his time. Yeah? Has actually given me advice on how not to follow that path of life. So he's paying back to society, isn't he? So, yeah, if I'm in his live stream, when he goes live next or whatever, and I see it's up, if I'm not watching other videos and that, I'm in there, and then, we get a few idiots in the chat group or whatever, you might sort of find it might be the Brigade 77 lot, mightn't it? Chat steering. Fucking about. Same as fucking about with the technology. Right? Because we're all healing now. Talking to each other. And they can't have that, can they? Because that means they've lost control. So if people are healing and helping others heal, doesn't matter if that name's Bert or Brian or Yami or whatever it is, does it? Because they're all telling the same story about how they've been traumatised by the system. And now it's the whole UK waking up to the same thing. Look over there, there's a Third World War. Oh, that's what it's all about then, isn't it? The public have wised up to what's really going on. So all they can do now is have a nice war, tidy everything up, kill everybody off that's fucking woke up or attempt it. Oh. So, what's more powerful than guns, bombs, bullets or knives? Your mind. And how you was designed by the Creator. Because he's probably given you a defence against what they've done. But you're not allowed to wake up enough and realise it. Right, so I'm busy upgrading my scooter. Let's go off on a different tangent because of the ADHD and get off of that subject. Right. Yeah, I can still smell a little bit of breeding smells in the house, but we haven't been dog breeding because the government's telling us that we're not allowed to do it. We've got to depend on the government. Otherwise, it's benefit. Whatever. And then they can use the Investigatory Powers Act for a suspicion of a crime. Right. So side tax hustle, innit, by the government. Right. But someone in the neighbourhood's selling fucking cockapoos. Oh. So he better shut his mouth then, hasn't he? Right. So I've got my indicators sorted out on the backpack. Brake light on the back of the scooter. Light on the front of the scooter. Backup light where the speaker goes. Yeah. Which is removable. I can take it on and off rather than leave it on there if I've got to leave the scooter outside the post office. But I don't leave it outside the supermarkets if I don't take the dogs. It comes with me. So no one can fuck about with the wheels or anything else. Right? And the security guard in the shops, after I explain it to him, yeah, fair enough. You're not walking around the supermarket, are you? You know, you're sitting on your fucking scooter at the till instead of standing up. Well, fair enough, mate. You're not being a problem. You're keeping out of people's way. You're not bumping into people or nothing. You're being responsible and, yeah. And, you know, they've even set up a little situation there to test to see if they can set me up in a fucking shop going to get dog food. You panting, are you, girl? You're getting a bit hot now. Is this old slider producing lots of body heat? And the radiator's on as well. Right, so yeah, going to the scooter. You know that I ordered the stuff from Amazon, right? And I've got no idea where the stuff comes from. I know the scooter came from China. And now they're telling me you can't use that mobility scooter on a bus. You can't travel on a bus. You know, transport for London police. See? Right. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Say no more. So, well, right. Let's make it a bit clearer for the stupid idiots. Because it's a mobility scooter. So it's getting a respray. Let me tell you what it's going to say on it. Because they've held the stickers back. This is the Americans. They've held the spray paint back. Right? It's put me donk down. So it says iScooter. It's going to get sprayed over. And I've ordered some stickers, which are just arrows. One for each side. On this side, it's going to say slider. Capital letters, SLI, street light interference syndrome. Right? Da, meaning father. On this side, another red arrow pointing upwards. This is all in italic lettering. Yeah? That side's just going to say BOM. Dot, dot, dot. Don't know what they're worried about, but they don't want me putting it together because I've been told that's a fucking fire risk on a bus, and I can't use it on the bus. And if I kick off about it, you've already seen that video on my YouTube channel, haven't you? Come on in, I'll make you famous. One. So it's going to say slider. SLI. Duh. As in DA for father. Bomb. BOM. Dot, dot, dot. So I'm poking fun back, aren't I? Because they told me it's a fire risk, it's a bomb. Is it? It's a fucking mobility scooter, you sausage. What's the matter with you people? Oh, there goes the cell door psychology behind my head again. Go on, take that shot then. Go on. Play your fucking games. Threaten me if you want to. Play psychology games with me. I'm just going to laugh at you and throw it back at you. Oh. There's the orange man. But I'm not recording the neighbours, right? Because we've got no problem. Right? But I'm just showing you what's going on behind my head. The dogs aren't reacting to it or barking, are they? Because no, there's no threat. And if they want to watch the video, it's public. Because I'm explaining it all. Alright? So this is another 32-minute video. To go with the one that I recorded earlier. Yeah? They can see that on the screen, if they want to. Or they can watch the video around the neighbourhood, which is also set up public. Right, and I've said clearly, pause it, read it. Right, then it goes around the neighbourhood. Right, and it gets back to those that are doing these silly setups. Because then they realise how the government's used them to do the setups to try and get rid of me. Said I wasn't interested in them. Right? Living in peace with them all. Right? Right. Basically, Willow, let's change the subject. Basically, Willow's taken over the sofa because she's dominating. And she's trying to get her to move. Hey! Get on the floor with Hulkster. She's telling you while she's testing you. Marnie, get up on... There you go, look. Oh, I just sort of happened to fall on Marnie, which then sets off Hulkster. Ah, so we're watching. Yeah? The same as the neighbours are watching me. Same as Willow's watching Marnie. Is it watching Marnie? Because someone else is. And that's why she slung her off the sofa. Willow watching Marnie now. Marnie! Willow's watching you, boy. There you go. Look how she's laying her rump to get him interested. Sneaky bitch. No, you're not having any more water because you're just going to make me more fucking cleaning to do, aren't you? Good girl. Right, you, up there with Willow. Don't you dare. Get up there with Willow. Now, move. Hulkster, up there with Lola. All being quiet now, children, are we? Ugh. Well, the NEFPAM's working for the sciatic nerve issue, isn't it? Pecking order. $38 minutes. No ranting coming through the wall. No female manipulating for the crown. Because it's already been checkmated, isn't it? So there ain't no third setup. While the neighbourhood manager is in the area earlier today. Alright, because they're already aware of it. And they're aware that I have no problem with Mr. Murphy. Right? And Mr. Murphy is aware that I don't have a problem with him. Right? So why is Mr. Cockapoo, the witness against me in that fucking fake set-up court case, trying to do exactly the same thing? That would mean that it's either learned behaviour or the state is again trying to set me up. To shut me up. For what reason, we don't know, do we? Must be something to do with Facebook posts that the police have been spying on. Hey, or they've been getting to the bottom of it all. So I've been using their own technology against them, haven't I? Oh, fuckety fuck, says the king. Ha ha ha, says Trump. Attaboy. Attaman. Good man. Right? Will you come and fight our wars? No, I fucking won't. Nor will my sons. Unless they want to fall into the same bullshit and lose their lives. Right. And Trump wants to end the wars. Apparently. You have to have a little bit of trust, a little leap of faith at some point in your lives, don't you? Same as I did when I was overdosing in court and said, well, Creator, here's my soul. It belongs to you, so you judge me. Don't care if I live or die in this courtroom. It's time to perfection, so if I'm imprisoned now, I'll be dead before they can get me comfy in my cell. But the Creator didn't let me die. Took enough to kill an elephant. And yet I'm still alive. How you doing, Willow? You're not laying down warming your old bones up, are you? After they fucked about with your body. Acting like a cat now, aren't you? Instead of a dog. You're watching over my shoulder, boy. Good boy. You're watching for someone sneaking up behind with that fucking gun, are you? Good boy. I used to teach Tyler to do the same thing while I was at the cash point. Stand now. Look behind me. Don't get distracted while I get the food money out. So why would they want to distract the dogs and get me shouting at the dogs when they're doing their job, guarding me from those that are trying to set me up and kill me? Interesting video this is going to be, isn't it? So do I keep my mouth shut now? Because I'm not being traitorous, am I? I'm exposing what's been done to me. Well, dealing with all the disabilities. Yeah, my shin bone's fucking hurting. So is my ankle joint. Right, and it's hurting above the nephapam. But it's just manifesting as an itch inside the bone. Not pain. But I can sense it. Right? And it's not the pain body, it's the actual injury, which is a disability. Right? So still unfit to work or serve. Sorry about that. I'm sure if you pray hard enough, the Creator will say, tough shit. He's one of mine. leave him the fuck alone, or I'll wipe you all out off the face of the earth. Right? In the meantime, I'm trying to get on with my life the best I can. Being a peaceful man with issues that they caused, not me. So I ain't doing too bad, really. Might be a bit cranky. Might be a little bit whatever they want to class it as. Slight problem with this. Like I said, I'm just refocused. There you go, indigestion already. Nothing to eat all day. Because I've got to the point in life at the moment where it's like, well, what's the fucking point? What is the fucking point? If I'm not hungry, I'll eat when I'm hungry. Why force it? It's my body shouldn't be in it. Right? So, let me show you what happens if you try and ride it. Right? With a slight electrical fault. Which is why I've had to adapt it a little bit. So I'm just adding my thinking to the technology. What's new? Right, watch. So lights come on. So, right, watch. Right. So that's the technology's actual lights, look. So during the day, if I'm out and about, I can put the speaker on it. All right. Night time. Can't rely on these lights. Otherwise, scooter don't run. So if I'm trying to use the lights and get out of a situation quick, like someone trying to rob the scooter or take me for a weak target because I'm disabled, I've got a backup light. Right, USB chargeable. Yeah, and I don't have to rely on that. So I can still go. Right, oh, did I just catch that? So I've got another light as a backup one for night time, because that happens. Right, so that's that scooter light that they provided, turned off. Watch. Dogs start fucking biting the scooter in a minute if I do that too much, but yeah. So, only problem that I've found with its technology is wiring. Right. So, I leave it connected so the rain can't get in the wiring. Right. Which is just this one here, isn't it? Yeah. So it's just that one there. If it's not raining, I can take that off and put some insulating tape over the end of it and just leave it there like that. Which then means I can move that there, can't I? And go, get out of the fucking way! Instead of bibbing the hooter. Right? Because it won't fit on the handlebars, on the handlebar grips. And I don't want to shorten them, so it goes on there, because it'll fuck about with the brakes, won't it? Because the idea is to use this as a wedge to hold this in place. Alright. Right, to hold that in place while I upgrade it all. Alright, so because it's a mobility scooter, not a fucking teenager sports vehicle, is it? Yeah, it's a mobility scooter, like I keep saying. And if it says iScooter on it, then obviously I'm going to change it. Yeah, so basically that's going to be on there, which I can then slide about and wedge the speaker safely on that, which is flat. Yeah, after giving the scooter a respray. So it's still going to be red and black. It's just going to say slider down that side, because I'm a slider. Yeah, and it already says duh on that side. So if it says BOM on there, it doesn't say BOMB, does it? Because I'm laughing back at them, having a laugh while I'm disabled. Because I've got nothing else to do with my life. Or I'll get depressed about it. Right? So that's how I'm sorting it out. But obviously, because of what I've ordered. Oh no. Oh no. You can't have your cans of spray paint just yet. You can't have those stickers on now. Alright? You're saying you're a bomb. Am I? Or am I just having a laugh back? Alright? At the lies. Oh, we get it now. He's taking the piss out of us while exposing it all. Yep. Should we put a donk on it? Or will that upset the neighbours? Judge not, or you be judged. Well, they've already judged me, haven't they? Said this and that about me, yeah? So, who's judging them then? Just asking that question out loud. Hey, boss. The creator. Yeah, I need to lay on my left-hand side. Not being harassed by the dogs who just want to cuddle. Because Marnie's checking on my PTSD state. Right, so should we have a blackout crew joke? Let me just check the let me just look out the corner of my eye while I'm peeking under the peak of my hat. Right. Has my old buddy gone live yet?
Tired of seeing a blurred reality? Try these self-adjustable glasses that are taking the world by storm. They let you achieve a perfect 20/20 vision at any distance, which means you won't have to visit your eye doctor ever again.
Oh, and those are the ones that I ordered or tried to,
hyperopia and astigmatism.
and the ones that Amazon sent me
began 3 years ago after thousands of eyeglass prescriptions. He noticed a trend. As people get older, they need to change the glasses way too often. And when you're nearsighted and farsighted, you need to have 2 pairs of glasses with you. But having to carry 2 pairs of glasses all the time is downright annoying, not to mention quite expensive too. John also discovered another big issue. Almost all spectacle wearers suffered from eye strain and fatigue. It turned out a lot of his clients were wearing glasses with an incorrect
for computer screen reading, yeah? Strength 4.
And make everyone's life easier. After more than 2 years of research and development and another 10 months of testing, these glasses were born. These glasses are an innovative pair of glasses you can adjust all by yourself, and it doesn't matter if you are nearsighted or farsighted. It works through a new creation called dual lens technology. With it, you can adjust each lens individually and have a broad diopter of -6, 2 plus 3.
So you don't need overpriced glasses.
And are very durable. They can be used in
scamming the benefit system.
A perfect 20/20 vision at any distance.
Do ya?
They come with a flexible frame, adjustable nose pads, and impact-resistant lenses. Use these glasses to read, drive, watch TV.
I've got this site bookmarked. Let's just have a look. Yeah? Let's just have a look. Can you read that? Think insurance healthcare. So if they can't afford to go to the opticians because their insurance doesn't cover it, then what do? Right, well, they got to find the cheapest possible way, because the taxes are all going on the wars. Right, check availability. Right, we don't need to do all the reading about it, do we? Check availability. No. Because you do that when I'm watching my football. Flame Rush. That's the upgrade of the lighter. Cart THC vapes. 50-inch and larger computer monitors for sale. Stream Expert. Cart buy weed. my account, THC Vape Legends, just different sites that I've been bookmarking. Because I don't need to go for a private clinic if I can buy it off the internet legally anyway. Do I? Oh. Right. Oh, lantern stretch camping light with height adjustable thing. 24-in-1 screwdriver set. These are adverts off of YouTube. Just things that have caught my attention. There's the glasses advert. Because I've already bookmarked that site anyway. And I checked out the link. And it ain't a fucking scam. So why am I getting pop-ups? Who's doing the pop-ups today then? Right, because I've been having community issues because of the police in the community. Right. Check availability. You don't want to check availability, do you? You want to buy and see what the price is of them. Click here to get £50 off and fast free shipping. Right. I've got the bookmark, so I know it ain't a scam. Right. What are you doing? Right, you, go and lay with her. Look, you're fucking triggering my indigestion. Get off the sofa. Dig your anchors in, just as that car was driving off. Thank you for warning me, Hulkster. I was paying attention, not getting distracted by the pop-ups. God. Thank you, Hulkster. See? So who's doing the pop-ups? Well, yeah, we're looking for his window now. He's recording a video. Oh, you'll have to wait and see what comes up then, won't you? 1 hour, 3 minutes. So I'm not refreshing Facebook like I've been told to do. Right? I'm not falling for that suggestions, either, am I? Because I'm watching what I want to fucking watch. A Dutch official reveals COVID-19 was military operation. Alright. View full podcast, 6 videos. Well, you know, I talked to that guy. Alright. And I know that someone connected to that guy that he gets on very well with, along with Trump. Yeah, I'm paying attention, Hulkster, don't worry. Right? Along with Trump, because they all went to the same fucking rallies and conventions and shit, didn't they? The ADX warden. Right? Not sure if it's officer, warden, whatever. I think he's retired now. But he's a very well-respected man. And I've already let him know how to find the proof about what I witnessed. Because Zuckerberg and his company have the Facebook profile, don't they, that they deleted of those two brothers. Because nothing's ever deleted. It's all kept for a future date, isn't it? Oh. So if I've purposely not been talking to the video streamer, but to somebody in the chat group, telling him where to find the evidence of an apparent innocent man set up, because that's what he was claiming, and I was a witness to that before it all got took offline. That too was a Murdoch-run collaboration with the CIA. Oh. And Trump's going to do what to the CIA? Right, and they've been trying to kill him for that. Oh. Because the CIA is part of the war machine, isn't it? Oh. Tut, tut, tut. Right. And we're not talking King Tut, are we? Or Tutankhamun. We're talking tut, 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 you silly muppets. You've just been exposed and caught out. And exposed for the world to see. Right. Right, and the neighbourhood. Because they think I'm mad. So while I'm exposing it all and proving it, let's just have a look. Right. Yeah. Let's just have a look, just to prove it. Look at the lettering, yeah? Q, in, E-T, I-Q. If you break that word down. Quinetics North America, I just saw underneath that as well. Right, Quinetic. Quinetic.com. Oh, you're getting nervous, Hulkster. What are you trying to tell me, Hulkster? No. No. What are you trying to tell me? I'm trying to do something to prove it once and for all. We use cookies to ensure our website operates correctly and to monitor visits to our site. Oh. So accept cookies? No. So we don't need to visit the site to see what it is, because we can go to Wikipedia and look it up. What does it say on Wikipedia? The internet we were promised. Why did that just pop up right over what it is? Do you see what I'm saying now? What does it say on that? You deserve an explanation, so please don't stop this 1 minute read. It's Tuesday. Anal X redirects here for the ancient Chinese text. See, anal ECTS, as in kinetic, is a multinational defence technology company headquarters in Farnborough, Hampshire. Farnborough's an RAF base, isn't it? Hampshire. It operates primarily as defence, security and critical national infrastructure markets and run testing and evaluation capabilities for air, land, sea and target systems. As a private entity, blah blah, was created in April 2001. Think carefully. 2001. What happened in 2001? COVID. And the first, what was it? The ocean liner princess, the ocean princess, something like that. And it got took to Porton Down, which is a military chemical weapons and research lab. And because everyone was too interested in the Epstein story involving, who owns this company? Public Limited Company. But you're not allowed to discuss it because it's owned by the Crown. It's not even allowed to be discussed in Parliament, apparently. So why was I imprisoned? See, I found out it was owned by the Queen. Is it under new ownership now? Because on that top bit, industry predecessor, Defence Evaluation and Research Agency, founded 23 years ago, in 2001. Oh yeah, it was 2021, wasn't it? Let's just go back and check that date up the top again. Appearance, hide. Right, so 23 years ago, it was after the October 87 storm. Yeah, because they had to do something, because it changed the UK forever. Key people. No, not interested in the key people. Want to know who owns it. Net income, 154.4 million. Total assets. What are you alerting me to? Total. Let me turn it round so they can have a look. I'll even point at the screen for them. Look. So revenue, operating income, number of employees, website. Don't want to go to the website, do I? I'm proving it. I'm not spying on their website, am I? But it's owned by the Crown. It actually said it, but it's been changed. Someone's updated it. In other words, I wonder who. That word is an invented name. It's supposed to reflect the company's energy net, its networking ability, and its intellectual resources. So, spying in, they're gathering intellectual intelligence off the population who are not inbreds. Oh, the name was adopted in early 2001 as a marker for defence evaluation and research agency. Creation in early years. Yeah, read it all for yourself, mate. I'm just proving the point. Point. Because it's game over now. I've just proved who set me up and why. That's it. Now I can relax, can't I, Hulkster? See? Can you relax now? Do you want to go in the hallway? Because I know if you go out the front room, outside the building, it gives them an opportunity, doesn't it, to do what? Right? Why are you following me? Stay there. Right, I'm disabled. Right, been looking for tools. Yep, I've been leaving everything as is. Phone's unplugged. Right, because I don't want to know about the stupid nonsense at the moment. Because I'm focused on clearing my name. It's got to be washed anyway, hasn't it? Got a carpet cleaner, haven't I? Can do it out in the garden once the garden's cleaned up. Right, once I've secured my property and life from all the bullshit that's going on. Right. I'm warm enough because I'm in an SLI state, defending my life. Happy with yourself now? Come on then. Come. When I've got enough time to do that job, that's the true pecking order. Right. Yeah, that's another empty. Because I've taken them out of their wrappings, haven't I? Yeah. I'm still waiting to pay my electric bill at the moment. because I can't pay it, because I ain't got all the money together to pay it, because some greedy cunt tried taking the piss when I helped out. Right, so that's clearly a mobility scooter, yeah? Right, get the fuck over that side. Get the fuck. Thank you. Right, I don't need to hike my electric bill up, do I? You dogs don't need to go out, do you? Because you've been using this. Get out from under my feet. Up there. Don't you dare. Yeah, I just saw that and drive past, that's right. Yeah, he's making another one. Yeah, he's still got the camera in his hand. Don't approach him at the moment. Yeah, he's at the front of the building. We just drove past. Like, he's got the lights on, curtains open. Yep, for a reason, eh? While I expose it all. No! Fuck off! No! Get over there now. Get over there now. God! Thank you. Now stop being nervous. You can sense it. I can sense it. We know what it's all about, don't we? So focus and guard. Thank you kindly. Without distracting me. No. Kinetics. Did you see that? Kinetics is what? Forcing your body. Exercise. Get the fuck up there now. Up the fuck there now. Move. Soon as you was looking over my shoulder, showing me. God. Yes, I'm hyper. In an SLI state. In pain. Pain. PTSD. All the disability problems will make what? A very explosive personality. And we're not talking bomb explosives, we're talking mood. So can switch from peaceful to combative very, very quickly because of the abuse I've endured. Right. So basically, they tried to fuck me up to section, imprison or kill me. Just like it says on the Investigatory Powers Act, Codes of Use. Because I read it with my own eyes. Then they tried using it. Because they like to do things very in your face, don't they? So I'm doing it very in their face back. If you see my points now. Don't you dare distract me, Marnie. Fuck off. Now. It's like Guinness, isn't it? My brother from a different mother said, do you know what that's called? That's called black man juice. Is it? Okay. In other words, no comment, bruv. I'm not racist, as you know. I won't even watch Luton and cheer them on. Because that's silly sausages team, and I don't tolerate racism in any way, shape or form. Right? Even if he is being a wind-up merchant, trying to do the government's bidding by winding up the population to get them on a war footing. For who? The Crown or Israel? Oh. My son said, he's painting his fucking house like a cell. And there goes the indigestion, forced at the other end. So now you know why I didn't want your elbows and you laying on me guts. Over there. With your bitch. Before Marnie gets in there. Because he's waiting. And you know it. So don't be fucking anxious, Hulkster. Settle down. Stay there. Guard your bitch. Fuck off. Willow, get up there. Is your name Willow? Willow, get up there. Get up on that sofa now. Get up on that sofa and guard now. You little fuckers. Get up there. No. Don't piss. Up there. Calm down. Get over there now. Doosh. You got a backhand, that's all, boy. I didn't want to have to do that, did I, Hulkster? But you wouldn't listen. Don't flinch. I'm not abusive. You silly boy. See? Firm but fair. France tried to imprison Le Pen in case she wins election. Not her and all. Oh dear, that's Trump. Fucking them. Grown man threatens kids, so I step in. Alright. Let's have a look at this. What's he done? Is he just spoke his mind to the kids, or what's this about?
Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you running? On. Leave the kids alone. You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you running? On. Leave the kids alone. You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your.
So he pushed the roadman and got in his face away from him. Get the point now?
Why are you running? On. Leave the kids alone. You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you running? On. Leave the kids alone. You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you running? On. Leave the kids alone. You can watch
Did
me
you
all you
just
want,
say, I'll
but
stab you,
ain't
you
starting on these
cunt?
kids.
Oh, you want to play?
I said, I'm in your.
Right.
You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you
So what are the neighbours now seeing?
You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes.
So now you know what the stand Millwall stand was about.
You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your. You wanna go? Yeah. You wanna go? Yes. Why are you running? On.
Right.
Leave the kids alone. You can watch me all you want, but you ain't starting on these kids. Bro, I'm in your face, bro. I said, I'm in your.
We don't want to focus on the negative though, do we? Because now we all know what it was about. Right. Well, they're fishing for information and it ain't necessarily coming out how they want it to, is it? Right. DD allegations, Rock Hollywood and DC. Oh, and they're trying to involve Trump in that as well, aren't they? Oh, mate, yes. You see what I mean? No. So these two and her are napping. Focus. Guard. Or you're falling asleep on duty, aren't you? So to speak. So I'm turned around this way. I can see any lights come past out the corner of my eye. I'm already aware what people are watching over my shoulder anyway, because I'm fucking showing them it. How are we doing time? 1:34, 1 hour 34. Anything interesting catching my eye? Putin threatens nukes. Right. There's my Google Earth. Look. This is one of Dutch Sense's ex-moderators. Right. Who's now doing things her own way with the knowledge that she learnt from Dutch Sense. And she was kind enough, along with the other moderators, to save my life one night. Right? By giving me the correct advice on carbon monoxide poisoning from when I was gassed. Right? Not sure if I can't remember it, it's a long time back, but the only person that's got all the chat logs would be that sense himself, wouldn't it? So,
hey everybody, today is 11/19/2024 and I'm doing this video real quick. Russia is saying Ukraine has attacked it using a U.S. long-range missile and it is signaling it is ready for a nuclear response. Moscow signaled to the West it's ready for a nuclear confrontation after Ukraine was given permission to
she'll
attack
see it
Russian
because she's
territory
on
and appeared
Facebook.
to quickly act on that green light using U.S.-made long-range missiles.
But
Kiev
Brigade
appears to wait
77 was
after
in
reportedly being given the go-ahead
the
by
chat
Washington
group
Sunday to use U.S.-made
trying to
ATACMS
split up
missiles against
the
specific
earthquake
targets.
monitoring
Ukrainian news outlets
and
reported early
education.
Tuesday that the missiles had been used
Right?
to attack a Russian military facility in Donetsk border region. So let's look and see where
She
this
can
is.
copyright me if she wants
This
to.
is in Russia.
She's seeing me sharing the video.
So let's look
right, while I'm listening
this
to the
area
video.
over here.
Already know how to do the earthquake
The
stuff,
area
don't
that
I?
we're
And how to
talking
use
about.
Google Earth and that myself, don't
Russia then confirmed the
Because
attack
I learnt
with
from the same
Ministry of
person.
Defense, stating that Ukrainian forces had struck a facility in the Donetsk region using 6 ballistic American-made ATACMS missiles.
Oh,
The
they've
ministry
already
claimed
used
the
them.
air defense
Fucking
missile
hell,
system
mate.
had shot down 5 of the missiles and damaged another. Its fragments fell on technical territory of military facilities in the Donetsk region, causing a fire that was quickly extinguished. There was no casualties or damage.
Now you know why they're watching me closely while I'm exposing it all. They're already starting to kick off the World War.
Verified, and Ukraine's leadership has yet to comment on the attack.
What madness, eh?
Post news outlet cited a national security official as confirming the strike in Donetsk has been carried out, although he did not indicate which weapons had been used. Russia's foreign minister Sergei Lavrov responded to the attack, accusing
I'm
the
just
West
trying to
of
get
wanting
the
to
grid
escalate
reference.
conflict. The fact that the ATACMS were used repeatedly tonight in Donetsk region is, of course, a signal that they in the West want to escalate. And without the Americans,
I don't believe anybody these days. I like to check for myself. But she's only showing the area that's been hit.
And translated by Google. The Kremlin has repeatedly warned the West against allowing Ukraine to use its long-range weapons to attack Russia directly. Moscow upped the ante Tuesday as Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree approving its updated nuclear doctrine, shifting the parameters on when Russia can use nuclear weapons. The updated document outlining the conditions in which Russia can use nuclear weapons now states that any aggression against Russia by a non-nuclear state, if it's supported by a nuclear power, will be considered as a joint attack. The doctrine also stated that Russia may use nuclear weapons in an event of a critical threat to its sovereignty and territorial integrity, and that
do they hit Ukraine or do they hit the people that are using Ukraine?
That could warrant a response using nuclear weapons. The Kremlin
Get up there and guard.
Was asked on Tuesday
right. Lay there and guard then. Trust your instincts. Guard the front door then. I've got that area covered.
Support of nuclear state. And said you will be able to read the paragraphs yourself, but in general, it also states that the Russian Federation reserves the right to use nuclear weapons in the event of aggression with the use of conventional weapons against it, or the
Sorry about that,
Republic of
Marnie.
Belarus,
Let me
which
turn on my
creates a
side again.
critical threat to sovereignty or territorial integrity.
Yeah, that light just came on over there
Aggression against
as
the Russian Federation
she had
by
a
any
distraction
non-nuclear state with the
while
participation
trying
or
to
support of
record a
a
video
nuclear state is
and get the
considered
info
an
out
attack.
quick. Now it's gone off.
was reading through this, and I'm sitting there thinking about the fact that North Korea was brought into it. And what about all the
Right, so someone's just
from Russia that are being
walking
fired into
past.
Kiev, which is way across the border? Okay,
What's he looking at? Can he see you? No. Can you see what you?
that aren't even made in its own country against Ukraine. So
No, he's got the lights on. He can't see out.
both sides. They can't expect to
All right,
have their cake
okay.
and eat it too.
You assume then.
Another story, but I just been thinking about.
Get up there and guard now. Now.
But you can't expect to be throwing nuclear missiles.
Your eyesight's better than mine.
Okay, so heightened tensions between Russia and Ukraine and its allies in the West come as.
Or I'm going to have to wake Marnie up and get him on the case.
Considerable gains in the eastern Ukraine, looking to see
Good boy. Guard.
possible before President-elect Donald Trump takes office in January. It is widely expected that Trump will push Moscow and Kiev into peace talks that will be favorable to Russia, forcing Ukraine to concede occupied land to its neighbor as a price for peace. Trump has already signaled that U.S. military aid for Ukraine will end when he returns to office.
So that's why they're trying to kick off the war before he gets in the White House. Got it now?
There are also doubts that the limited number of ATACMS Ukraine is believed to have been given by U.S. will be enough to change the dial of the war, which reached its 1,000 mark on Tuesday. The impacts
just a drive-by.
The impacts may be more political,
right?
Albeit with a narrowing window of opportunity. Matthew Sadler, the military sciences.
We don't know by who, do we yet?
Services Institute Defense think tank.
Because we're having to wade through all the bullshit first to distinguish whether they're neighbours, innocents,
and they will want to convince him.
So there's no collateral damage, right?
Outcome, not a major compromise that sees the U.S. lose. However, the signs are not.
Because I'm not interested in innocents dying, am I?
Campaign of what they may see as a Biden attempt to tie Trump's hands. Moreover, it's unlikely that the Ukrainians can have any major impact in such a short period of time until the next administration is firmly in place. And with that uncertain but probably small stockpile of ATACMS, he said. In the meantime, the immediate question for defense and geopolitical analysis is how Russia assesses Ukraine's attack against its
See, Marnie's alert, Hulkster.
And whether it will
He's picked up on something.
Of its updated nuclear doctrine. Throughout the war, Russia has warned it is prepared to use its nuclear weapons if under attack. But analysts
You're watching that, aren't you? Marnie's watching the window.
Western military alliance NATO and its nuclear powers within the bloc. Global markets are taking the threat seriously, at least with stocks declining and investors fleeing to safe haven assets on Tuesday. Although some close followers of Russia's leadership believe threats
I'll get the
by the Kremlin
plug on the fan soon, Marnie, for you. The extractor fan so I can blow it straight out the building for you. Alright, I know you don't like the smoke, so bear with me, Marnie. And Hulkster, and we'll get it sorted out properly.
Putin was terrified of getting into conventional war with NATO, which he would likely lose in weeks. As said, Russia was now more likely to respond with asymmetric warfare. With the attack this week on an undersea cable between Germany and Scandinavia fitting this narrative, Russia has not commented on the attack and has denied previous attacks on subsea energy infrastructure in Europe.
That's right, they have, haven't they?
Same, but particularly targeted at Europe, not the U.S., as said, adding, Putin exploits weakness. He now sees that with the new Trump administration in the U.S.
And I've already shown a series of earthquakes by undersea cables.
Whether the Kremlin is bluffing or not, there are signs that the Russian leadership takes the threat of nuclear confrontation seriously. or at least wants to show the Russian public that it is ready for such eventuality.
We're still
Russia's
listening, right?
state-run Civil Defense and Emergencies Research Institute, a part of Russia's emergency ministry, said on Monday mobile bomb shelters it had developed had gone into mass production for the first time in history. So they're getting ready for something. The shelters, called
Yes, they are.
Cub M units, look like shipping containers and provide 48-hour protection for people from various threats,
19th.
including natural disasters.
It's the 19th today.
Actions, including air shock waves,
County
and light
Cork.
radiation of the nuclear explosion, penetrating radiation and
And
radioactive contamination of the area.
hot
said
sop
Monday.
Cumbria
Units can
yesterday.
protect from
So
hazardous
2
chemical
earthquakes.
fires and conventional weapons, the research institute said, adding that the key advantage
16th.
of its Cub
Hot sop.
M units was their mobility.
Cumbria.
Each container can shelter 54 people, it added, with an additional
15th.
capacity possible if more modules are fitted. Let me see if I can look this up.
Kilchuan.
M units. Curiosity, what they look like.
What's that saying? No, that ain't Kilchuan, is it? Yeah, it says Kilchone. I'll go on Butte. These are all 1 point somethings, so they're only small, but they're telltale signatures. 15th.
Okay, so this is what they look
Malag
like.
Highland.
So that's a Cub M. This
Remember
is
these
what they
ones?
look like. This is a
Because there
Cub
was
M
3 of them,
unit.
weren't there?
Okay, so
There you go, Malag.
they look like
Northeast of
Malag.
Malag.
48-hour protection.
There's the 3 that got me interested.
The units can be protected.
Right?
Can protect from
That one, right by undersea cables.
The research said, adding that the key advantage of the Cub M is mostly their mobility.
Right
Each
by undersea
container can
cables.
shelter 54 people.
Right? Then
The Institute did not link
3 kilometres northeast
the ATACMS missiles
of
or
Malag.
the approval of Russia's updated
Up here,
doctrine. The timing of
Malag.
the announcement is
Felt
not
in
seen to be
Malag.
coincidental, however, acting as another
So it's
warning
now
to
on
Russia
shore.
that Russia is serious when it warns of a possible
So go
nuclear
back to them
confrontation
3
and is actively preparing for the
earthquakes there.
possibility, despite
Something is
repeatedly
happening
stating
in
it
that
does not
area,
want a
and it's
nuclear
now
war with the
targeting
adversaries. So let's hope that nothing happens.
and moving.
Because an hour ago,
And it's
Ukraine
now
used U.S.-provided long-range
on the
missiles
Highland.
for the first time in Russia. And
Right.
yeah,
When did I notice the same sort of thing as that?
not,
Oh yeah, that's right. Trump's golf course. Series of earthquakes at
Ukraine troops have launched
Trump's
an attack
Scottish
on the Russian border region with
golf course.
6 long-range missiles.
Another assassination attempt
It comes
using
after Vladimir Putin
that
approved
technology.
an updated doctrine
And it's been
blowing
picked up as
threshold for
earthquake
use of
signatures,
nuclear weapons.
which means it's military grade.
So that is something that we
CIA.
keep an eye on. Anyways, you guys, just thought I'd do a real quick.
Oh,
video.
NATO's just
Hope
got
you're
hold
doing
of
well today.
Ice Cat, haven't they?
I will be having a
What's
premiere
Ice Cat?
in about 5.5 hours.
Let's
So I
look
hope
up
to see you
Ice
all
Cat.
on it. Much love, God bless, and I will see you guys later.
God bless you, Rebecca. Thank you for the knowledge and the information, because I haven't been watching the news. Right, Ice Cat. Oh, that just pinged from a picture of Ice Cat, which is a big radar dish and transmitter towers far bigger than Harp, Alaska. And yet it's just gone from the picture of it, as I've opened it up, to a map. Right, let's see where it is, because you already know about how the weather has been affected by it. Let's just check that. Right, so we know where it is, right? Where Ice Cat is. Let's just zoom the map out. There's the peninsula. that I usually go by, and I said it's round about that sort of area, didn't I? But we can now zero in on it. Right? Got this so far. Looking for that peninsula and that little north facing one. Right? Remember that, because I'm going to ping back to it in a minute. Let's shut a couple of tabs first. No, actually, let's make sure the LAN leads in. It's supposed to be high speed internet. Let's open up the 5th tab. See if I've got any computer issues now. Right, we don't want it for this village, do we? So we go off of that. So we're on Sat 24 now, weather radar. Pressing on the 3 lines there. And we go down to satellite. Click on that. Go down to European satellite. Turn on the rain radar indicator. Well, there's the peninsula. Right. So, what have they done there? They've taken IceCat out of it, because it's up there somewhere, isn't it? Yeah? On the next peninsula up from that one. So you can't see it. Should we try and shrink it a little bit, or is that all they're going to let us see? No, that's all they're going to let us see. So they've taken IceCat off the picture. Right. So you can't get my location. Fuck off. Look, all this nonsense. Right. Now they've stuck a fucking thingy over the top of it because I clicked on the wrong thing. Right, let's just refresh it. Get rid of that. Sensitive old mouse, that one there, look. Right, 1635. Up to what? Watching how the weather's moving around the IceCat area. Then I'm going to scroll down and see how the Donbass region's looking. So the weather's being pushed down that way now. Right? Along with the snowstorm there. That's just sitting still. Right? Let's put the lightning indicator on as well. Ooh. Starting to see some lightning strikes. And that Scottish Highlands just caught my eye out of there. And I've just pointed out the earthquake signature thing. So it's come from there down to there. Watch. From there down to there in Scotland. There you go. Did you see that? So that's moving down the North Sea along with the weather. And we've got earthquakes hitting Scotland as well. All right. So this is just part of the picture that I'm showing you. Right. So is he going to be celebrating at his golf course? We don't know where the fuck he is. So we're going to focus it round on him and cover his golf course. Right. See the distractions now. Right. So another Nordic country. Another NATO one. No, you're going to get told off, Hulkster, because you're not guarding, are you? Because you're being too distracted. Get up there with the female then, pussy boy. Motherfuckers, look at that lot across the med. So the Donbass region's looking very, very clear at the moment, isn't it? Because they've already been proved that they've been targeting that area with ice cap. Yes, you're thirsty, Hulkster. Yes, I know. Why have I cut back on your water? Too much piss in the hallway. Right, so when it all calms down, then I'll put your water back to normal, eh? So currently it's from the Pillars of Hercules, or the entrance to the second theatre of war. And the weather system is being pushed across that way. So bombs kick up dust while they're demolishing everything to get to the oil that Murdoch, Cheney, and who's the other one? Rothschild. Well, Rothschild's dead. Don't know about Cheney. He's an American citizen, and I don't fucking. It's not my business. Murdoch's hiding in America, manipulating the American people into war for that area to get at what? The gas field under Gaza. And there's the telltale signature, doing it all. Right? And can you hear that, Marnie? Can you hear them all singing his name now? Blobby, blobby, blobby. Hey, Marnie, Marnie, Marnington. Oh, Marnie, Marnie. You know what I mean? So nice cat. There's that peninsula, look, where they show us. And then just up from that bit is the actual facility itself. So it's all tying together now. Right. So COVID was a military operation run by NATO and QINETIQ. Got it now. So who set me up? I have been telling the truth then, haven't I? They logged me out of... Yeah, they've logged me out of Netflix. It's on direct debit, so... Bill's been paid. So who's logged me out of it, really? Alright, who's logged me out of it, really?
Black Friday deals. Save on electronics, home, toys and more. Up to 40% off this Amazon Black Friday week. Start Thursday.
Let the adverts play because...
Have you ever wondered what a black hole might sound like? Recently, NASA released a captivating audio clip that allows us to listen to the eerie sound waves emanating from a supermassive black hole located a staggering 250 million light years away.
Black hole? What a fanny fart is he talking about? Oh no, he's talking about space.
Where scientists have discovered acoustic waves that, despite being inaudible to our ears in their natural state, have been transposed many octaves higher, revealing a haunting mix of howls that sound almost otherworldly.
So, thinking like that, thinking, oh look, there's a radar dish.
The lowest sound
How ironic.
wave ever detected in the universe, originating from this very black hole. However, the music of these cosmic waves remained silent to us until NASA undertook an ambitious sonification project to transpose the waves into...
Hang on a minute. So if they need to use military-grade technology, and I don't, to hear what I can't hear. Right. Yeah, I already said wait, didn't I? Ah. 2 hours, 3 minutes video. So I'm going to stop the video now anyway. So I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I'm going to piss myself because my sciatic nerve's just going now. So right, got to go. Bye.